pitcher Aaron Benton lending a hand in getting the infield dirt ready for action, as the baseball team took on the University of Rochester Yellow Jackets at Doubleheader. 1 out in the first inning, U of R already up 1-0 and runners at first and third. Robbie Bernard hits a grounder to second baseman Ben Bostic, who bobbles the ball for an E4. Tim LeSueur scores to put the U of R up 2-0. Later in the inning, runners at second and third. Tyler DeClercq drives a double to left center. Bernard and John Menke come home to score, and the Yellow Jackets lead 4-0 after a half inning of play. Bottom of the first, with 2 out and Peter Kristoff at second, Matt Klock hits a grounder past the diving third baseman and into left field for a base hit. Kristoff comes around to score, and the Cardinals are on the board, down 4-1. With 1 out in the bottom of the second, junior outfielder Sean Osterman steps up to the plate and belts one over 400 feet away beyond the center field wall for his first home run of the year. The U of R lead now down to 2. Later in the inning, with 2 out and the bases loaded, Ben Bostic makes up for his earlier error and puts a base hit into left field. Chris Roeder and Steve Karniski come around to score, and the Cardinals overcome their early deficit and tie the game at 4. Bottom of the third, with 2 out and Klock at first, Osterman is at the plate again, and he connects with another big hit, this one to right center field. Klock comes all the way around from first to score, and Osterman stops at third for a triple, and Fisher takes a 5-4 lead. Later on, bottom of the fifth, runners at first and third, Osterman is at it again. This one an RBI single that scores Klock from third, and the Cardinals take a 6-4 lead. Fisher would get 3 more runs on RBIs from Bostic, Klock, and a sacrifice fly from Brad Rush, and the Cardinals emerge victorious with a 9-4 win over their crosstown rivals from the University of Rochester. Osterman finished the afternoon with 3 hits in 4 at-bats, with 3 runs batted in and a run scored. With the win, Fisher improves their record to 12-4 on the season, while starting pitcher Justin D'Amato ups his record to 4-0. The Cardinals are back in action this weekend as they host the Utica Pioneers for 3 games at Doubleheader. Saturday's doubleheader starts at 1 p.m., and Sunday's single-game affair also commences at 1 p.m.
That was a good game. Justin had his stuff in the first inning. I mean, we were kind of lacking some mental toughness in the first inning, but we came back, shut them down. They didn't score. They barely had any hits. I mean, it was a good team win.
In other Fisher Athletics action, the men's lacrosse team needed a goal from Connor Henderson with 20 seconds left to hold off the Geneseo Blue Knights and take the victory by a score of 7-6. Henderson was a factor in all of Fisher's goals, scoring 4 goals and 3 assists, while Mitch Ritchie and Eric Klein also scored for the Cardinals. Fisher returns to action on Saturday afternoon when they open their Empire 8 Conference schedule on the road in Oneonta, New York, for a matchup with the Hartwick Hawks at 1 p.m. The softball team traveled across town to the University of Rochester and split a doubleheader with the Yellow Jackets. In Game 1, Jennifer Vanek went 2 for 4 with a run scored, and Sarah Fordyce and Lindsay Holtz each drove in runs to give the Cardinals a 3-1 win in the opener, improving the record of starting pitcher Danielle Leone to 7-1 on the season. Game 2 was scoreless going into the bottom of the 7th, when with 1 out and 2 on, U of R right fielder Natalie Sassaman reached base on a fielding error from Fisher shortstop Kelly Jones. Nina Korn scored the unearned walk-off run from third, and the Yellow Jackets pick up a 1-0 victory over the Cardinals at home to split the twin bill. Fisher's overall record now stands at 12-4, while pitcher Sarah Stefanin takes the loss and goes to 5-3 on the season. The Cardinals return to the Diamond on Saturday at 1 p.m. as they visit another crosstown rival, the RIT Tigers, for a doubleheader at the Rochester Institute of Technology.